Adam Lavelle, the wrestling snob from WrestlingDoneRight.com, the home of the Noah Network. We're up to the final match of the evening from Pro Wrestling Noah. The Reeve presents Limit Break EX. I don't know what that EX is about still. But the main event was a big one. It was an 8-man tag team matchup. 2 out of 3 falls in an 8-man tag team match. That is different and unique for sure. But this saw the return of Go Shiozaki, the reason we're all here. Akitoshi Saito, Muhammad Yone, and Atsushi Kotoge are his tag team partners as they take on DDT wrestlers Jun Akiyama, Yukio Naya, Tomomitsu Matsunaga, and Harutoki. I believe that's how you say it. I believe he has a last name that I saw and I've already forgotten. But let me tell you, this was about putting that kid over. This Harutoki kid, I don't know. They made him look like $1,000,000. I think he was the best looking wrestler in this match. And it seemed like that was the purpose for this match more than it was for the return of Shiozaki. Honestly, that's how it came across. I'm not going to sit here and try to even go blow for blow for this. I'd recommend watching the match. It's a worthwhile match. I don't know anything about these DDT wrestlers except for Akiyama, and I haven't seen him work for years. I was impressed by Naya, the Yukio Naya, the big tall blonde guy. He's not an incredible wrestler. I'm not saying, wow, you got to see his work. But his presence, he's huge. He's scary. He'd be a big monster heel for somebody. Maybe that's how DDT uses him. I'm not sure. The Tomomitsu, I guess, came across as the Ishii of DDT. That's sort of how he was presented and sort of how I saw him. Akiyama's Akiyama. But this Harutoki, he was the star of their team. He pinned Go Shiozaki for the first fall. Beat him down, survived all of his clotheslines, survived all of his offense, didn't have a problem whatsoever. I'm not saying he crushed Shiozaki, but he battled him toe-to-toe. Even. Flat out 50-50, baby. And pinned him to win the first fall for the DDT team. Shiozaki did storm back. That seemed to wake him up, and he sort of beat Harutoki's ass and got the pinfall back for Noah to go to even the falls 1-1. Akitoshi Saito, excuse me guys, those of you who follow me long know that I sometimes trip over these Japanese names. It's not out of disrespect, it's just my 54-year-old tongue just struggles to say them, even if I absolutely know who Saito is. He looked good here. He's probably going to be working towards the end of his career very soon. Well, he definitely is. He challenged Jun Akiyama at the end of this after he won it for Team Noah, taking out Tomomitsu for the win with his big spinning kick to the back of his head and neck. Muhammad Yone looked good here. Kotoge looked good, but got the crap kicked out of him for most of the match. Now, he came back and he stood tall. He's the junior heavyweight who goes in there and works strong and works well and works good and works solid with the heavyweights, but he got his ass handed to him for quite a bit of this match. Pretty evenly contested. Of course, I would have preferred Noah came in here and steamrolled these DDT guys. That's not what happened. Again, they did win it. I don't know what I would rate this whole show. Noah wins the main event. That's awesome. I'm looking at these matches again. Before we go here, before you give me my rating, Ohara came out at the end of this and joined Team Noah, shook hands with Shiozaki, Saito, Yone, and Kotoge. So after joining Congo and sort of not knowing where he was at or what he was going to do when they broke up, Ohara is on Team Noah, which is a good thing. And Shiozaki was challenged by Hiratako for the 0-1 championship. Now, I've watched some 0-1 in my past, but when I look them up on Wrestle Universe, it doesn't look like they have had many recent shows at all. I'm not knocking them. I think it was a decent company. I fairly enjoyed watching it in the past when I did, but now that they're on Wrestle Universe, I can't hardly find anything except some pretty old stuff. So we'll see what happens with that match for that championship. Hopefully what they tried to do with this 8-man matchup was maybe rejuvenate 0-1, and if Shiozaki faces Hiratoko for that championship, maybe that will liven that company up and bring it up from where it is right now. I don't know. Overall for this show, I'd give this show a 6 out of 10. It did not blow my mind. Again, looking at the matches, Ohara versus Takashita was good. I really liked the opener. Skipped the second match. I'm not even going to discuss Black Men's Hooray and the Reeve Mask. It's comedy. I'm not interested. The tag match, Endo and Aino versus Kai Fujimura and Kinoshita, was decent. If you just want to see Kai Fujimura, bless his heart, do the best that he can but still lose. Great match of the night. Fujita teaming with Owada, taking on Ishikawa and Yoshitatsu, was the kind of wrestling I want to see. It was pro wrestling Noah through and through. I absolutely loved it. In the main event, again, Team Noah, Shiozaki, Saito, Yone, and Kotoge versus Akiyama, Naya, Matsunaga, and Hiratoki. Was solid. It was solid, but again, I felt like this was about building up Hiratoki as much as it was about anything else. I really do. But I liked Ohara coming back and joining the team, Team Noah. That's going to be interesting. Good for him. Glad to have him back aboard that team. But I'm Adam Lavelle of WrestlingDoneRight.com. Again, this show, 6 out of 10. Nothing spectacular. I would say it's must-see just to see Shiozaki's return. And he looked great, but I just feel like Hiratoki got as much as Shiozaki did. And it doesn't bother me, but didn't light my world on fire. But there you are. I'll talk to you again before you know it.